I am Dana Malcolm. Rashid Ehsan joins me tonight. We have your evening edition of Top Stories for Friday, March 15th, 2024. Coming up, the news that matters most.
Flo's TV packages will give you something to talk about, with quality entertainment for any and everyone. Paramount Plus originals, blockbuster movies, iconic brands like Showtime, CBS, Nickelodeon, and more. Get the Flo TV Plus package with 119 channels and Paramount Plus access for only $45 a month. Switch to Flo TV today for a world of entertainment.
A 28-year-old Kendall Dean is supposed to be on trial for the shooting death of 24-year-old Joshua Swan back in 2021. Mr. Oliver Smith, KC, is representing him, but that trial did not commence on Tuesday because the judge, Davidson Kevin Baptiste, is still preoccupied with an ongoing firearm and ammunition case against 28-year-old Luciano Paul. That's been going on for over 3 weeks. Senior defense counsel Finbar Grant represents Paul against the allegations, which date back to 2022 during the capture of a number of illegal migrants on Ambergris Key near South Caicos. Rishi Sunak, UK Prime Minister, says the country needs more gas plants to survive in the short term before it can turn to renewable energy. He claims the country is on track to meet net zero targets, but UK media says the plan to build newer gas facilities could affect the UK's commitments to reach zero carbon by 2035. Sunak claims that, quote, when the sun isn't shining and the wind isn't blowing, this is how we will keep your lights on and your bills down. End quote. It is also how the UK continues to affect the atmosphere with carbon emissions, furthering climate change and putting the overseas territories and other small island developing states at risk. Magnetic Media is your news leader. Still to come, Rashid Ehsan with news from all around the Caribbean.
Do you know that your Fortis TCI account balance is one text away? Ask us anytime by texting BAL to 1-649-332-0059. This tool allows you to access the balance of up to 5 accounts. The phone number that you're texting from must be the same number associated with the Fortis TCI account. Standard SMS rates apply. Do you need to update your phone number on your electricity service account? We've got you covered. Submit your information at www.fortistci.com/e-billing. Please allow 1 business day for account updates.
It's now time for your regional top stories. I'm Rashid Ehsan. February 2024 has been reported as the planet's hottest February on record, marking the 9th month in a row with record-breaking temperatures, as revealed by data from the European Union's climate monitoring service, Copernicus. Copernicus says the month was 1.77 degrees Celsius warmer than the average February in pre-industrial times, completing the hottest 12-month period in recorded history at 1.56 degrees above pre-industrial levels. The director of Copernicus in report says this is not surprising given the continued warming of the climate system, leading to new and extreme temperatures. Also, the data informed that global sea surface temperatures are at their highest ever recorded. The World Health Organization (WHO) reports that the number of children who died before their 5th birthday has decreased, reaching a historic low of 4.9 million in 2022, declining by 51% since the year 2000. This is according to a recent release by the United Nations Interagency Group for Child Mortality Estimation. However, despite the major progress, there is still a lot of work to prevent child mortality, as data shows that in addition to the 4.9 million young lives lost, another 2.1 million children and youths aged 5 to 25 also died, most of which were in sub-Saharan Africa and southern Asia. WHO says the main causes of these deaths are preventable and/or treatable issues such as complications around the time of birth, malaria, and preterm birth, adding that lives could have been saved with better access to high-quality primary health care. Unequal development progress has been reported as a major issue, with richer countries seeing massive growth in human development, while poorer countries see the opposite. This is according to a report by the United Nations Development Programme, and it says the Human Development Index reached record highs for the richer countries in 2023, rebounding from major declines in 2020 and 2021. However, poorer countries are left at lower levels before the declines. Magnetic Media is your news leader. For the news that matters most, we've got it here.
You can always find what you're looking for and what you need at Quality Food World. Shop retail, shop wholesale. Quality has the brands you know, the brands you love. Always quality. Big savings every day. And remember to look out for sales for even bigger savings. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays through Saturdays. Open 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. On the 5 Keys Access Road. Quality Food World, a prime trading company.
Last week in the Cayman Islands, Sergeant Tashana Wilson and Mrs. Odessa Forbes, both from the Royal Turks and Caicos Islands Police Force, joined women police officers from across the OTs to attend the FCDO British Overseas Territories Women in Policing Conference, as well as the International Association of Women Police Caribbean Region 26 Gender Responsive Policing Conference. The respective conferences focused on empowering women in policing, and discussion topics included leadership, communication, and AI and cybercrime. That is it for this edition of the news. Thank you so much for joining us. Top Stories in 5 is a Magnetic Media production.